Cheers. How was it? My girls, how the heck are you? If you can hear some music there, I'll try to get where you can hear it right on the hell. This I was going to start this jackass came over the mower. We were told originally that they're always here on Wednesdays, then it became Tuesday and Thursday. Now they're here on a Friday. All these motherfuckers are showing up. Anyway, they're getting on my last fucking nerve. I'll tell you that right now. And more money. We're gonna start with bad. I got a stack. We're just gonna drink right out of the bottle here. There's jackass moving across the street now. He's smiling all his teeth. Anyway, he said it's only two men. Play for peace and rain. Peace and rain. A stag. Here's to you. Buffalo chips is all it means to me. I told him I was a poet. I put a collection of beer drinking songs here. I don't know how long this video runs, but I'm going to drink two so-called bad beers with you and one really good one with you. He looked at me. I don't know how my yes, but lately I can't remember what's going on. Younger women, older whiskey, and more money. You know, as far as a beer like this goes, I don't find this one terrible. I gotta be honest. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's not great by any means. Don't get me wrong, but I don't find it quite as distasteful as others along the same vein. If that makes sense. It is a hot day. It's very hot. It's very steamy. It's moist. It's very moist. Very humid. For those of you that hate the word moist. I never found. I couldn't make sense of it. Well, I don't like that word. I just don't. It's just a word, man. How you not like a word? It's the word. The word's not doing it. Show me on a dollar where that word. Moist. I don't like that word. Moist, 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 moist. I like the word. Because I like moist most of the time. It's not the air. No, my wife talks about moist. I like it, but I don't like it in the air. Humid. The night was humid. The night was moist. You got to see Throw Mama from the Train for that to make sense to you. And more money. Tecate, my last Tecate. I bought that a while back. That is my very last one now. I'll knock it back. First Mexican years ago, it is my personal favorite. Not that it's great by any means. I feel like it has more flavor than the others. The only one I like about as well, I guess, is probably Modelo. I'm just not crazy about Corona. Back in the 80s, we always referred to it as a yuppie beer. It's a yuppie beer, man. It's a yuppie beer. Good friend, the great Mojo Nixon with Joe Biafra. Are you agree with me, Jesus? The great Joe Biafra with, they're both great, okay? Joe Biafra and Mojo Nixon. I'm with myself again. I'm drinking with me, Jesus. I can't see you very clear. Are you drinking with me, Jesus? Won't buy a friend a beer. Won't you, Jesus? Won't you, just won't you? Here's to you. Oh, mercy, mercy. Trying to come outside to finally use my pug for a while. Well, hey, man, good to see you. Good to see you channel surfing, finding me. I appreciate that. I'll have a beer with you, my friend. Cheers, or as my dad used to say. Here's to the flag, the grand old flag, the flag that set us free. A whiskey glass and a woman's ass made a horse's ass of me. Now, I've got this random beer mix on. The song playing right now is Jello Biafra with Mojo Nixon. Are you drinking with me, Jesus? Won't you buy a friend? Sláinte, right back at you, man. Okay, now I'm going to have a good beer with you. This is from Banter Brewing. So Banter does this thing. I'll show you my little growler here. Banter does this thing they call a triptych. So they do a base beer, then they do two other versions of it. So you get the three beers. So the base beer this time around was an American Pale Ale. This is their number two version of it with elderflower. So they had the base pale ale, one with elderflower, one with hibiscus. Excuse me, this is the elderflower I've got here. Let me get that poured. See, now I've got the great Joe Louis Walker, Too Drunk to Drive Drunk. I drank a pint of it earlier to do a video, but I got a little bit left here. I got just a little bit, must have been just shy of a pint. So I got just a little more than a pint here. Standard practice for theoretical physicists here at Los Alamos to work with tritium is to head off to a bar and get drinking. Hey, man, hey, I suppose if I was a theoretical physicist, I'd want to get drunk too. If that's what I did, I'd probably want to get drunk too. Anyway, but I digress. This is nice. But it is a nice American Pale Ale. The elderflower is very interesting. Got to eat some more on the back end. This no more. Go, Topo. Oh, got away from me there. Got away from me, man. Oh, mercy. I thought I had enough to get the rest of it in there, but I did not. I did not. Anyway, I'm going to keep posting your comments because I'm finding them amusing. I'm finding it amusing today. Anyway, Too Drunk to Drive Drunk. Joe Louis Walker, a legend in the blues world. If you're not familiar with Mr. Walker, he's great. I had the opportunity of seeing him once, damn near about 2 decades ago now. It's been a while. Mercy. It's relaxing here on a nice Friday. I do have this Friday off. I work my day gig Monday through Thursday. Part-time at Banter Brewing, typically Thursdays and Saturdays. So I've got today off to relax, recharge the batteries, if you will. I have a beer with y'all. Take it easy. Excuse me. I got to admit, though, I have been drinking a lot less beer lately. I've been cutting way back because I haven't bought any beer in about a month. So I haven't been drinking as much, trying to work through what I've got. Cutting back on the whiskey as well. I've been drinking more wine. My wife and I have been both drinking more wine lately, trying to learn a little bit about wine. Like this no more. Too drunk to drive drunk this time. Watching from Los Alamos National Laboratory. Hey, I'm glad I've got a smart audience. I'm glad I got a smart audience. Thanks for raising the IQ. I appreciate that. Thanks for raising the IQ. I appreciate that. Hey, anytime, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. And now, Mr. Lyons, one of the best voices, if not the best voice in the beer game, says, "Hey, Tom." Well, there we go. Try to get that post up there. Hey, Mr. Lyons, how are you, sir? Maybe one of these days, Jeff and I will be in the same neck of the woods to have a drink together. He lives on the East Coast. I'm here right about smack dab in the middle of the Midwest, I suppose. I guess I'll maybe moving towards south, I suppose, Missouri, but I'm in Southwest Missouri. But one of these days, I'm going to get to that neck of the woods. Jeff cut his teeth in radio. I mean, he's got that big, beautiful radio voice. When he does beer videos, you're listening to a professional. I came out to the pub earlier because I like to get out here when it's a nice day, but nice day, but it doesn't look humid. The bugs are starting to get out. So I came out here a little earlier and sprayed for bugs. Now I'm out here now, and it's kind of nice. I'm not getting the bugs now, and it's as the sun's starting to come down, it's not quite as buggy as it was. See if I can get the rest of that in there. There we go. Get my little mini growler here. Make my pain disappear, sweet, sweet goddess of love. Papa Chubby is playing right now. It's the great Papa Chubby. Chubby had a great tune right about 2020 about all the nonsense that was going on and the various paranoia and conspiracy theories called Tinfoil Hat. If you get a chance, listen to that song. It's absolutely genius. Papa Chubby, Tinfoil Hat. I guess he's probably considered blues, but he covers a lot of ground. He almost defies genre, to be honest with you. Some of his stuff hovers more towards country. He's got a lot of stuff that's very heavy rock, or definitely blues rock. Kind of depends on your opinion of those things, I suppose. But I'm a big fan. But yeah, if you get a chance, look up the song Papa Chubby Tinfoil Hat. The song is absolutely brilliant. Jeff says, I'm drinking another glass of 1776 bourbon. Oh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, I may have some bourbon here in a little bit, but I wanted to knock these bad beers back. I'll probably take a little break. I typically come back. I may come back about 8 or 9. I'm not sure which. With a little bourbon with you, if you're around. If you're so inclined, Jeff, I can send you the link and you can jump onto a video with me. Doesn't have to be a long one. We can just talk about the, little bourbon, I suppose. Oh, mercy. Yeah, I do work tomorrow at Banter Brewing, but then I'm off Sunday, so. And it's a short shift. I mean, it's only a 5-hour shift. And don't tell the folks at Banter I said this, but it's not really like work. Putting me in a situation where I can pour beer and talk about beer, hey, man. If I was independently wealthy, I'd do the job for free, man. If I didn't have to pay bills, you better believe I just volunteer to go in there every day because I love being in that building, talking to those customers in there, man. I've made a lot of good friends in there. I do love working there, I gotta tell you. Oh, mercy. Here's my issue drinking beer, though. I said I haven't been drinking a lot of beer lately because, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just I'm just getting older, I guess. But I just been getting bloated so easily. I have a beer or two, and I just start feeling miserable. So I've been kind of cutting back on the beer. Because right now I'm having a hard time getting this last glass down, man. I'm trying to get it down, but I can't, man. It's stuck. Yeah, that's yeah. It's one reason I've been drinking more wine lately. I've been kind of learning about wine, the process, and I kind of approach wine the same way I approach "Kiss Me, I'm Shit Face." And we're going to end it on this song, the Dropkick Murphys. Well, I can come back a little earlier than an hour, Jeff. I can come back in just a few minutes if you want to jump on. Yeah. Which I've been approaching wine, eating jumbo butterfly shrimp, lightly saute. Valiant Thor, I love you, man. I really do. I don't usually get these kind of comments on my show. This is awesome. You are seriously elevating the IQ tonight. Oh man. Hey, thanks, man. I'll get yours as well if I'm not already. I promise. Thanks for tuning in, Valiant Thor. I appreciate you, buddy. No, I said I've been trying to approach wine as I learn about wine the same way I approach craft beer, which means I'm trying to get as many local as possible. There's not a lot of local wineries, in all honesty, but there are some local-ish, right? I'm trying to get as many in Missouri as possible. I'm not going to the liquor store and buying the brand names that everybody knows because that's not the way I do things. I'm trying to buy as many small winery products as possible. So again, I'm looking at the same way I approach craft beer. The big guys don't need my money. I'm not looking to line the pockets of folks that don't need my money. I'm not going to line the pockets of folks that already have fat wallets. I'm just not going to do it. I'm shit-faced. The great Dropkick Murphy's here. Anyways, I digress. Thanks for tuning in. Jeff Sancho, I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, my friend. Jeff, I'm going to send you a message on Messenger here in a minute. If you want to do a video, we can set one up. Anyways, I digress. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor, wisdom man. All right, good guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate y'all.